All right, this is going on about how everybody who basically says Yahweh, Yahweh Shai is not going to be saved. You think you can just be as wicked as you want to be and evil as you want to be, and sleep with other men's wives, be involved in homosexuality, uh, bestiality, sell drugs to your people, worship other gods, wood and stone, be involved in all types of mannerness, law of attraction, all this other evil stuff. And then all of a sudden, when all hell's breaking loose, just say, Yahushai, Yahushai. No, it don't work like that. It does not work like that. It don't. I promise you it doesn't. You're not just about to be a mass murderer, rob your people, and you don't try to be born again. You aren't born again, nothing like that. You just say Yahushai, Yahushai. No. You have to put off that old man to get salvation. There's a lot of things that you must do in order to get salvation. Part of it is being born again. But all that, simply just saying the name, that's just one of the terms and conditions that you've met. There's other terms and conditions you got to meet to get salvation. And let me open up with the verse. Right now, this is Matthew 7. Matthew 9. Matthew 7 and verse, what is it, 2? Chapter 6. 7 to 21. Here it is. Matthew 7 and 21. Not every one that saith unto me, Yahweh, Yahweh, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Do the will of his Father. Verse 22. Many will say to me in that day, trying to plead their case, Yahweh, Yahweh, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works? Yeah, didn't we go out on the highways, the byways? Didn't we go out, make a billion videos? Didn't we, heal the sick? Cure people of leprosy and stuff like that? Reading verse 23. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. So, it doesn't matter if you doing evilness or wickedness. If you saying, Yahushai, Yahushai. It doesn't matter if you go out on the highways and the byways and you're doing wickedness and saying, Yahushai, Yahushai. It doesn't matter if you do 10 billion videos and go out and say, Yahushai, Yahushai. You got to do the will of the Heavenly Father. And it's more to the will of the Heavenly Father than simply just saying the name, casting out devils, and doing wonderful works. It's more to it than that. That's why there's going to be people that actually aren't entering to the kingdom of heaven simply by doing that. There's way more to this thing. So what more is there to this other than simply prophesying, saying the name, and casting out devils and doing many wonderful works? What more to is there this truth than just those things? I'm about to show you what's more to it than that. It's deeper than this. Mercy, showing mercy, judgment. All of this is according to the will of the Heavenly Father. Judging in righteousness. I'll say another thing too. Truly worshiping the Heavenly Father in truth and sincerity. Yeah, we hate Esau. You should hate Esau. But your love for the Heavenly Father should surpass the hate that you have for Esau. Meaning not just like, okay, yeah, I love you, Yahweh Shai, the water for giving me a meal. Man, I hate this devil. Man, this devil, this. You should be as passionate as you are about how passionate you are about hating this devil, this so-called white man. You should be just as passionate about loving Yahweh Shai. I mean, thank him every single day. Man, I constantly find myself thanking him. I don't have the best living situation, but damn, it's better than probably 90% of people that's in my city. Don't got the biggest house, don't have the best amenities. My room is cold. But for everything that I wish that I had, I'm thankful for about sevenfold more things. My health is intact. You're supposed to be thankful for stuff like that. And going back onto judgment, if a person comes to you and they bring out forth a matter, you should judge the situation righteously. You know, you should judge the situation righteously. It's not about judging a situation so that you don't get your own ass in trouble. You're supposed to have mercy and judgment. Real quick, this is, was it First Chronicles 19 and verse 3. I'll start with verse 4. And Jehoshaphat dwelt at Jerusalem, and he went out again through the people from Beersheba to Mount Ephraim, and brought them back unto Yahweh God of their fathers, and he set judges in the land throughout all the fenced cities of Judah, city by city. Now a judge is a person that hears a matter. You got judges here in our cities, but they're Edomites, and they're judging according to the Constitution. They're not judging according to the Mosaic law. So if you have a matter with your brother, you're supposed to be able to go to a judge within the city. You know how you at work, y'all have a dispute with somebody, and you go to somebody, hey, ask them, dude, hey, are you supposed to do this, XYZ, or ask the person's opinion, like, hey, come here. What would you do with your girlfriend? That's what you're doing. You're looking for a judge to basically be on your side. You already supposed to have judges. They're neutral, not the ones that you're trying to find to agree with you. You're supposed to have judges already set. You go before those judges, they hear the matter, and they render their judgment. Stuff like that, that's other stuff you're supposed to do, besides simply just casting out devils, doing 1,000 videos saying Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai. It's way more to this truth than that. Way more to this truth than that. Are you loving your brother? Are you actually making a sincere effort to make your call and election sure? And it's not, and it's more than just doing 1,000 videos. I've made it a point for myself to step up on my videos, because I've slacked in that department a lot. But I've always known that it's way more to this truth than doing, 1,000,000 videos. Now that I'm actually, been able to, light that fire under my ass, now I feel, comfortable speaking on the situation. We're trying to get salvation. It's not just Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai. Are you fasting more, praying for other brothers more, going into the gaps? Let me keep reading. Now, Matter of fact, let me keep expounding before I continue to read. So that's what a judge is supposed to do. A judge matters and judge righteously and not take bribes or rewards. You know, you go to these judges in the city courts, you go to a judge, you might have a court appointment, 5 weeks later. And then that just might be a hearing, and then you might have to go to another hearing in another month. And then it get drawn out. You go to a judge, you and that person go before a judge, you hear the matters, and boom, judgment is rendered there. Guilty, not guilty, double guilty, misunderstanding. Maybe we need to go to somebody else because it's too higher. But judging, that's what Solomon prayed for. And that was what the Most High was pleased. He was so pleased with him, and he gave him all the wisdom. All wisdom because of that. You can judge a situation and judge it wrong. We're humans. You can get judgments wrong. You're not going to get every judgment wrong, right? But you want to be able to pray for wisdom so you actually can render the best judgment. Are you studying wisdom to be able to judge matters more wiser? Are you asking for the Heavenly Father to be able to increase you to where you can judge matters more wisely? Are you keep rendering foolish judgments and the same foolish judgment over and over and over? You got different judges. You got probate judges. You got judges that hear different type of matters when you go to court. Legal matters. Civil matters, rape, taxes, and stuff like that. You got different type of judges in Esau's court system. So his court system is wicked. You got jurors, just 12 random people that can decide your fate. They're not wise people. Wise people are supposed to hear judgments. You could murder somebody or kill somebody in self-defense, and your fate is left up to judges if they think that it was done righteously or not. And some of these people could be feminists on the juror. You might have killed a woman. Could be feminists. It could be neo-Nazis. All types of people. I guarantee you they're not men that fear the Heavenly Father. Ain't no woman supposed to be also judging no matter either. That's wicked and off as fuck. Reading on, it says, verse 5, I'm going to read it again. It says, and he set judges in the land throughout all the fenced cities of Judah, city by city, and said to the judges, take heed what ye do, for ye judge not for man, but for Yahweh, who is with you in judgment. Now, real quick, this is Matthew chapter 5 and verse 9. It says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Now, a peacemaker, what does a peacemaker does? A peacemaker means they have to be making peace between two parties, two or more parties. They have to adhere a matter to be able to judge it and say, okay, here's a solution. Those are what peacemakers do. If you want to be blessed, be a peacemaker. It ain't always condemning. Sometimes there's misunderstanding between two people, and sometimes it needs a judge to be able to set forth and to become a peacemaker between the two parties. So being a judge and judging righteously, that's part of it as well. Showing mercy, that's another part of it. Of this thing. Teaching the law, statutes, commandments, being disciplined. That's part of it. Yeah, teaching the word, prophesying, waking up our people, You know, that's a lot. That's a huge part of it. But are you doing the will of the Heavenly Father? Following laws such as commandments, loving your brother, paying your tithes, offers, treasuries. Are you actually following after the law? Do you know the law? I see a lot of brothers who break laws that are just completely they're ignorant to because they really don't know. Or sometimes what? Cutting off that not being able to cut off that pride, put off that old man. But that pride is a huge stumbling block because it prevents you from receiving a lot of rebukes that will correct you, that will put you on pace to get the kingdom. Are you one of these brothers that nobody can't tell you nothing? That you don't receive anything until you hear it come from somebody from out of town? Or until you hear the elders say the same thing? Are you one of those type of brothers? Hey, take your salvation serious, brothers. On that note, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakudash. Double honors to the elders of GMS rule well. Peace, salutations, and shalom.